What's up guys, CJ here and welcome back to another all-new Hybrid Network News Flash. Godzilla King of the Monsters is still a few months away as it's set to debut Memorial Day weekend, May 31st of this year, 2019. But this past couple of weeks we've been getting a ton of new information as director Michael Dougherty seems to be making the press rounds early, especially in Japan as he's conducted interviews with multiple outlets. Last week we brought you a couple of snippets from an interview he did with Cinema Today Japan. And today we're actually bringing you another update from that outlet, not from the same article, but another article from that outlet in which Dougherty revealed some of his alternate plans for the film, something he wished he did differently, and if he was given the chance to do it all over again, something he would add back into King of the Monsters. Dougherty was presumably asked by the outlet what he would have done differently and if there were any other monsters that he wanted to include in the film. And he says, "I wanted to do it, but if I had the opportunity to do it again, I would have Biollante. Oh, and Gigan." And if you don't know about the first one, obviously you might recognize the name Gigan. He's one of the most iconic kaiju that Toho has ever put out, really up there with characters like Rodan, who's going to be making an appearance in the film, and Mothra, who of course is also in King of the Monsters. Gigan is most well known for his unique and iconic look. He's got one big red eye, spikes running up and down his back, spikes for arms, and a circular saw blade-like weapon on his abdomen to go along with wings and a tail. He's sort of this hybrid bird-reptile creature, but you definitely recognize him if you ever played games like Godzilla Destroy All Monsters. Biollante, though, is an even more interesting one and sort of a deep cut for Dougherty to mention because she only first appeared in 1989 in Godzilla vs. Biollante, the direct predecessor to the film Godzilla vs. King Ghidorah, which came out in 1991. And whereas all the other kaiju seem based on animals, like even though Gigan is sort of a combo of two different types of animals, Godzilla's a big lizard, obviously, Anguirus is sort of a turtle-like creature, Rodan is a big pterodactyl, Biollante is a living plant, a living rose plant, actually. In her final form, she's kind of like that creature from Little Shop of Horrors. She can move really, really quickly, she's got corrosive sap, and she also has these tendrils that she uses almost like Venusaur would use like a vine whip, if you're familiar with the Pokemon game. She also can regenerate, and actually can break apart into spores as well, which makes cornering her and defeating her really, really difficult. But again, a really rare deep cut for Dougherty to mention wanting to use in the film. It is really interesting, though, to think about where these creatures might have shown up. I know that a lot of people have seen the new trailer, which seems to feature more kaiju emerging from the earth, one potentially being Anguirus, another one seeming to be some sort of scorpion or crab thing emerging in an oil field. We really don't know what those creatures are going to be. Obviously, there are a couple of different things they could be from Toho's backlog of films, but the fact that he wanted to use Biollante and Gigan and couldn't for whatever reason is really interesting, especially if other named kaiju are going to show up. Let us know in the comment section down below what you make of this. Would you have liked to see Gigan or Biollante? Personally, I think it would have been really interesting. Biollante especially needs more love, but Gigan is a big fan of those Destroy All Monsters games, which were my introduction to these characters. I would have loved to see him, even though he's a little bit of a far-fetched one when you really stop and think about it. That's going to do it for me here, though. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to smash that like if you like what you saw, subscribe for more great content every single day, and consider turning on your notifications to be alerted every time we upload a new video. Signing off, this is CJ, and I'll see you next time.